Hello,
Hello, good morning.
good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
That is great to hear. Have you taken your breakfast?
Mm, no.
So are you done? You just finished answering the practice drills.
No, I'm just doing.
Or you're just doing it? No worries.
Yeah,
'Cause there. You are still practicing it, you're still doing it.
I'm still doing it.
It's okay. Do you want us to finish that first before we go ahead with the speaking lesson, or do you want us to proceed with the speaking lesson?
Mm, Let me finish it. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I will go ahead and we'll pen that one for you.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Very good. So then let us go ahead and do some corrections on your work, okay?
Okay.
I want you to rephrase this first. Why? You said finding out the popular decision is not necessary before making a decision. In fact, the best decision is not always the popular one. Please try to rephrase it because it seems like it is redundant. I like the thought. I really appreciate the thought, but I know you can do better.
Okay. So, Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Just give me a quick second.
Oh, wait.
There, very good. What are you trying to say here? In fact, because making their life easier?
Oh, wait.
It's okay.
Okay.
One last thing. How about this one? I got confused in here.
Okay. Let me think.
It's okay. By the way, thank you so much for doing your best to do this. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Is it?
Okay. So, in fact, following a way that people think. Very good, thank you. So let us go ahead and check your answers. Okay.
Okay.
So we will be checking now the practice drill number 5, the last drill. And after this, I will be sending you out your new book. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. First, could you read this for me?
Okay.
I just would like to let you know that the red ones are the incorrect ones and the yellow ones should be the right words or answers. So be careful. Okay?
Okay.
And then after that, I am going to explain to you why I did this. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. People adopt different stand towards the issue on whether it is important to find out if the decision will be popular with others. Some people contend that the popular decision means that it is the best decision, while others think that the popular solution does not always suit for people who try to make an important decision. Based on my personal experience, I strongly experiences. I strongly disagree that finding out the popular decision is important before making decision. First, people cares about people cares about
Yes.
people cares about money and and the decision which will make a lot of money will be popular. For example, my friend Andy, he graduated from computer science department last summer and received an offer from Google because of high salary. All his family members suggest he should work there. However, Andy wanted to be a professor in the university. Therefore, he turned down the invite from Google and went to the United States to study computer science. As a result, Andy learned a lot of new technology which he cannot acquire in his country, and this knowledge will inspire his research in the future. Based on Andy's experience, I disagree that in popular decision is the best decision. Second, people are lazy, and and the things which will make people do not pay a lot of effort are popular decisions. For instance, my friend Amy participated in a hard project last month because since the project is very complex, her colleague her classmate suggested for her to follow the solution which which has been proved which has been worked. Nevertheless,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
nevertheless, Amy tried to search and other solutions through the internet. She browsed a lot of forums and blogs. Fortunately, he found out the best solution to solve the problem in her project. As a result, he got a promotion. Hence, I believe that it is not important if the decision is popular. Finally, people cares about efficiency, and the popular decision does not always make people work efficiently. Take my personal experience as an example. When I was a high school student, my parents and friends suggested that I should go to cram school because cram school has a lot of experienced teachers. Nonetheless, I think that it wastes a lot of my time on my on study on studying. Therefore, I ask myself to pay attention in my school class and finish my homework every day. Thus, I do not need to pay a lot of time on my study. on my studies, and I can use them to do what I want, such as playing basketball. Based on my personal experience, I think that popular decision is not the best one. In conclusion, finding out the popular decision is not necessary before making a decision. It's not necessary. In fact, following a way that people think if it is efficient are not usually the best decision for everyone.
Very good, and thank you so much for reading that to me. Now let me go ahead and explain to you why I am doing the corrections. First, people adopt different stand towards. We should put the plural form on the verb itself. Okay?
Okay,
So this stand towards is your complete verb. It's just that we need to emphasize the last verb. That's why I put in there the S. And this is actually a subject verb agreement. Okay?
okay,
Also, suite is a place. It is like a place in a hotel. And we
oh,
are talking about a suite, not a suite.
okay,
Okay?
okay,
Next, experiences. Based on my personal experiences. Okay, because before you made this conclusion, you had a lot of experiences before, not just one, right?
okay,
There. I see that you have or that you got confused here. People cares about money. Yes, people are already in a plural form, so there's no need for us to use are.
okay,
Okay? And the reason why I use cares because this is representing a plural form. So we need to use the singular form which has an S. Okay?
okay.
Next, how do you pronounce this word again?
Graduated,
Graduated.
graduated,
Graduated.
graduated,
Very good again.
graduated.
Very good, my dear. Next, how do you read this word?
Offer,
Offer, not offer. Okay?
okay,
It's a short O, so it should be pronounced as
offer,
aw. Very
oh,
good. Next, don't use because as the first statement of your sentence. Okay, that is going to be incorrect. Thus, I replace it with since the company provides high salary. Okay,
okay,
same thought, right?
yeah,
Very good. How do you read this word again?
salary,
Very good. Salary. Larry. Okay?
okay,
Make sure to emphasize Larry. Because I was hearing like Sarari. Next, all his family members suggested him to work there. This might be correct, but this does not sound good. So instead, I replaced that with suggested that he should work there. Okay,
okay,
very good. Next, Annie wants to be a professor in the university. It's either in the or in a. Okay,
okay, okay,
you have to make sure that you are going to emphasize the place where he will be working. Next, second, people are lazy, and the things which will make people do not pay a lot of effort are popular decisions. Decision, decision, it's redundant in one sentence, right?
yeah,
That's why I replace it with things. But again, please do not forget the last letters of the words.
okay,
Attended, decisions, approved, classmates. Okay?
Okay.
Like this one, participated. You only said participate.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, next, in. You should emphasize where did she join? What did she join to? Okay?
Okay.
Alright, next. Again, because. So I replace that with since. Since the project is complex, her classmates, not colleges. If you say colleges, you are talking about departments of courses like College of HRM, College of Business Administration, but we are talking about the people who is she working with.
So the colleague is not suit in this case?
Well, I see here it's colleges, not colleagues.
Oh, colleges.
That's why I replace it with classmates.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Again, I place in for instead of suggested her. For her, it should be for her to follow the solution, which has worked.
Okay.
Okay? Not have been proved work. That is grammatically incorrect. All right?
Okay.
Very good. Next. Fortunately, she found out the best solution, not the best solution, because this is not a countable noun. This is an uncountable noun. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Next, again, people cares about efficiency and the popular decision, not population decision.
Okay.
You got it, my dear?
Yeah. That
Okay.
is a adjective here.
Yeah.
Uh,
We are not talking about a noun decision. We are talking about a adjective. We are describing the decision.
okay.
Next, here, you see, I replaced their comma with a period and started another sentence. Why? Because this is already a complete thought. Take my personal experience as an example, and you are going to provide now your example. So it will not make any sense if you'll just continue saying that, but instead you have to put a pause and start your story.
Okay.
There. Again, suggested me to go to cram school. I remove me to go. Like, for example, oh, hold on. Oh, suggested. Here on the first one, I removed the suggested as well. There, suggested for her, right? I didn't say strictly or straightly suggested her. So I said suggested for her. Now in this case, we will be also doing that. Suggested that I should go to cram school. Again, don't use because as the first statement or first sentence.
Okay.
First, a word of the sentence. Because cram school has a lot of experienced teachers. Nonetheless, I think that it wastes. Actually, this should be a plural. Wastes a lot of time, a lot of my time on studying. Next, on my studies, not study. Study is a verb, studies is a noun.
Okay.
Okay, there. So I remove this before making a decision. Cause you said popular decision is not necessary before making a decision. Decision.
Okay.
Okay? In fact, following a way that people think it is if it is efficient are not usually the best decision for everyone. We are describing the way people think. We are not saying or we are not doing this as a noun. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. But then again, very well done on this one. I really appreciate that. So, do you have further questions regarding the corrections that we have done in this?
No.
Very good. So I guess that you were able to adopt everything that we have learned today. Again, if you have further questions, you can always send me a personal message. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, I will be providing you a new book about the writing and within the day. And by tomorrow, we will be doing the proper lesson. All right?
Okay.
All right. Well, then, thank you so much, Ning. I really appreciate that. And you have a wonderful day ahead, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.